Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so excited to finally be doing this. Today I am doing my first chatty get ready with me / Q&A, and I am so excited. I took a little bit of a break off of YouTube. Some of you may have noticed. I haven't posted a full-length vlog in over a month. I really just needed to take a step back, and I'm sure I'm going to be talking more about that in upcoming videos, but that's not what this video is about. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. I'm dipping my toes back in. Today is the first day of my spring break, quote unquote. My son had spring break, so I took off that time, and we're going to be spending a few days away. And I'm going to be catching up on YouTube stuff, which I always do, like I did during Christmas. So anyways, I'm excited. I have my phone. I have all of your questions. I asked you guys 4 questions literally a month ago. I think it was like February 21st or something was like the date that I saw. What the heck is this? Aww, my friend got a new cat. Okay, hold on. This is like really important. I don't know if you guys can see that. OMG, so cute. A million exclamation points. Okay, that's my friend Rob. All right, so it's like 1 p.m. and I've already had 3 coffees, and I'm going to have an Alani because I just picked this up and I love my pink slush and I haven't had this flavor in a while. So we are going to crack this open and hopefully not get too crazy. Oh my gosh, that like exploded all over me. That's what she said. Okay. All right. Let's get to it. I don't know how I'm going to answer all these questions while I'm getting ready. I just realized that like I can't do that. So this is going to be like a 4-hour video trying to do both of these things. I'm going to light my devotion and compassion candle that I got from CVS, your local CVS. I mean, sometimes it just slaps. This was like $5 or $6 for this big candle. I don't know why I did that. Like I was lighting a match, but it kind of burned me a little. Okay, so I'm going to put this somewhere out of the way. Okay. Beautiful. I would love to show you guys my setup right now. I might take a picture after because this is hilarious. Actually, I'm going to take a picture now. It is like, I'm going to post this on Instagram or something, which I've been taking a break from Instagram too, but like this, this setup is hilarious. It's like, there's shit everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's get to the questions. I'm going to try to like answer, maybe I can go back and forth, like answer a question and then do one of my steps. I don't know. Oh, 100% transparency, you guys. I did not take a shower or wash my face today because I got a spray tan yesterday and I rinsed off the tan last night because I got a brisk, so you can rinse it off within like 3 hours. And I want to keep it as long as possible because we're not leaving for my trip until I keep looking over there. The camera's up here and I keep looking over here like I'm filming on my phone and I'm not. I'm using my laptop. So that's also why the quality is shit. But that's okay. Look at this tan though. Like you can still see it. I have like 8 lamps on me and like I still need more light. But yeah, but you can still see it even with dim lighting. Okay, I'm going on a huge tangent right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is answer a question and then just go from there, I guess. Everyone pray for me. Oh, by the way, new phone case situation. I showed this in a vlog that I already filmed that I haven't edited yet, but beautiful, gorgeous new phone case pair with the pop socket. And I've moved from 1 scrunchie to 2 to 3 around my wrist. Oh my gosh, and I have one on my hair. I'm wearing 4 scrunchies right now. I have a scrunchie problem. So anyways, this is the setup. And I'm going to answer the first question that I have screenshotted here from, yes, February 25th. Okay. Oh, shit. I lost it already. Okay. Favorite makeup brand? Ooh. This is a very loaded question, actually. Where do I begin? I'm going to distract myself with some toner. I'm going to try to use toner. So, and this is a really cute pink color, even though you can't tell. But, oh, I'm going to finish my thought from earlier really quick. So I need to really extend my tan because we're not leaving for the trip until Wednesday. And today is Saturday. Well, I guess we're leaving Tuesday because we're spending the night at Brian's and we're leaving from there. But anyways, yeah. So it's in a few days. So I need to like keep it going. Okay. I'm going to try some toner and hopefully it doesn't take off too much of the tan. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to answer this question. So those of you that have been following me for a long time, you know that I was with Mary Kay for a long time and I was a director and I had the cars and the trips and the diamonds and all of that. And I absolutely loved it. Absolutely love it. Loved it. No regrets. I still love a lot of the products, but one thing that I didn't like, and I can say this now because I announced in December that I wasn't selling it anymore. But one thing that I can say is that I didn't like the pressure of like only being allowed to use Mary Kay. Like, I thought that was bullshit. Like, I think we should be able to use whatever works for us. And like, I personally knew some people who sold Mary Kay and they were allergic to some Mary Kay products, but not all. But the ones that they were allergic to, they had to get alternatives. Or they would just skip that step in their skincare and they didn't want to. So they would have to get alternatives. And it's like, if something isn't agreeing with you, why should you be forced to use it? And like, I don't know. I just thought that was like kind of selfish. Like I didn't really understand. I didn't understand that. I thought that was stupid. Like when I worked at Ann Taylor, which is a clothing store, it's not like I was only allowed to wear Ann Taylor. Like even at work, I didn't have to just wear Ann Taylor. I usually had to wear Ann Taylor something, but it could be like a belt. It could be like a pair of jeans. It wasn't like my entire outfit had to show Ann Taylor. So like, that's why I didn't understand that. So anyways, that's my whole backstory. 7 minutes in, I've answered half a question. But yeah, basically, I still do like a lot of Mary Kay products, but I'm kind of like phasing out of them because I want to try other things that I've never tried before because I was so invested in Mary Kay. So it's been really fun to like finally branch out and try different things. Like I like Rare Beauty is one that I really like. I have the old school Neutrogena makeup remover right here. I have all different kinds of brands. My Laneige sleeping mask, that's not makeup, that's skincare, but still like, you know, I have like a whole smorgasbord of things that I still have like my Mary Kay nourishing oil. I absolutely love this. I love it for my skin, my hair, my baths, everything. Oh, funny story. I bought all this stuff today to take like the most epic bath ever. I got like bath bombs and bubble bath and a new candle, all this stuff. And then I was like, wait, I literally got a spray tan yesterday. Like I cannot soak in a hot bath today. So I have all this stuff and I'm just like holding on to it. Okay. So next with my skincare, I know this is going to be weird because I'm going to be putting makeup over it, but I'm going to put on my retinol night treatment just because like I'm like not leaving the house today if I can help it. So like I'm not going to get any sun, so I don't need SPF. So yeah, I'm just going to rub that in. This is really fun. I almost feel like I'm doing a live. I should have just gone live for this, but I haven't gone live on YouTube yet. I tried one time and it got like all fucked up. And then I was like, I'm never doing that again. I don't know. I got like kind of like freaked out after that. And I've gone live before on like every other platform. I mean, I was around for Periscope, so I don't know what my problem is. Okay, so I'm going to put on the Mary Kay eye cream. And then I think I'm going to start makeup, which like I hardly ever wear makeup anymore, you guys. Like I get my lashes lifted and tinted now. And I also I got my brows tinted. Can you tell I got my tax money? Just kidding. Not really. But no, but honestly, like it's been really nice to finally be able to do those things because I was in such a bad financial position for so long. And now I'm like catching up. And it's just really, really nice to finally feel like I can start planning to move out of my parents' house again and, you know, things like that. Like, I'm just really, really grateful for that. And I'm answering questions no one even asked. So back to the questions. Favorite makeup product. Okay, so favorite makeup brand. I kind of answered that. Mary Kay, Rare Beauty, etc. And then, e.l.f. I like e.l.f. too. Favorite makeup product. So, again, this sounds more like skincare, but my favorite product right now, oh my gosh, and I don't have it again, I don't think. Last time I talked about this, I didn't have it either. But, ooh, you know what? I'll talk about this one. But I am loving the e.l.f. Squeeze Me lip balms, which I feel like that's skincare. But like I said, I hardly ever wear makeup anymore. Like I'll wear like something on my lips and maybe a mascara. But I'm just like so low maintenance now. And I feel like it evens out with the money, like getting that stuff done because it lasts so long. It lasts me like 2-3 months. Like I think it's only supposed to last like 8 weeks, but it lasts me a long time. Like 6 to 8 weeks, I think is what they say. Okay, I do like this NYX fat oil, but I don't love it. It's a little bit too sticky for me. I don't like anything that's sticky. This is the Tower 28 pistachio lip jelly. Oh my gosh. My eyes are so bad. Okay. Need new glasses still. Okay, so this stuff I actually got as a free sample and I'm like obsessed with it and I'm using the whole thing and then I'm going to buy it because it's like, I love the color. I love the texture. I love that it's like not too sticky, but it's also not too liquidy where it's like moving across your face. Like it's like the perfect thickness. Totally obsessed. Like it doesn't dry out my lips, it moisturizes them, but it's more of a gloss. It's like a very moisturizing. It's almost like a lipstick. It's like a liquid, it's like a very, very moisturizing liquid lipstick. That's what I would say. Okay. And then this is by Anastasia. It's their brow gel. But again, like going back to Mary Kay, they like stopped making their brow gel. They stopped making their lash primer. So like there's certain things where I just had to start grabbing them from other brands because I like didn't have a choice again, unless I just wanted to not do that, which I didn't want to stop doing those things. So, okay. What's your favorite part about winter? That's a hard question because I don't really like winter. I love fall, and I guess I like winter for the first like month, but I feel like this year it's just been such a long winter, and I really don't want to put on foundation. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put on my under eye concealer though, or my under eye corrector. See, I can't do all this at once, but hold on. I would say my favorite part about this past winter was spending it with Brian because it was our first winter together and like doing all the Christmas stuff and Valentine's Day and like that was so much fun, honestly. Like it was a really, really fun winter for me. Oh, by the way, there's been a cat here this whole time. Just FYI. Nala's in here with me. Okay. But yeah, that was like a really special part of winter. That was my favorite part of this past winter. And of course, like having a kid, I mean, doing all like the fun kid winter stuff is always awesome. Like I love being Santa. And yeah, it's really great. I mean, I love helping Santa. If Trey is watching this. He does love watching my channel, which is so sweet. He's like my biggest fan. Like I never even like showed him what I was doing well, I mean, obviously when he's been in it, I asked for his permission, but like I wasn't like, here, watch my vlogs. He just like found them and like he watches them all the time. But it's funny because it's from my account, so it probably just looks like I'm watching my own shit all the time, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna put on some blush. I love blush. I used to hate blush until I learned the right way to put it on, which is like you have to pat it and you want to go like up your temple. And then it doesn't look like a clown. It's not just like two circles. Like it kind of like fades up, which I really love. Oh, okay. So back to Rare Beauty. I love her highlighter. I love Selena Gomez's highlighter. I think it's amazing. But the first one I had of hers, I used like half of it and then I dropped it and it like shattered and got all over the place. And then the second time I got it, I ordered it from the website, which I shouldn't have done it that way because it got here and it was already shattered. It like shattered on its way here. It's like, great. So anyway, so I don't have a highlighter right now. So we're not going to use it. Or maybe I do. It's just not in here. I just remembered one, but I don't really like that one anyway. Okay. All right. I'm going to put on this color eyeshadow. Can you tell that I like it? It's like the only one that hit pan in this palette. So I use it all the time. It's like my main color. It's just like a nice, like rosy mauvey pink. It's not like too bright or too dark. So I just love it. Yeah, it's like amazing. I love it so much. Okay. So there's that. We're just doing, this is like my simple look if I do want to put on some makeup. Like this is like what I do if I'm like going on a date or, I mean, if it's like a wedding or something really fancy, then I'll do full face, foundation, eyeliner, everything. But yeah. Okay. So next, are dates allowed? I saw this question and I thought it was like really weird. First of all, allowed, he spelled it ALOUD. So I'm like, are dates loud? I don't know. Depends what we're doing, I guess, you know. I mean, laughing really loud, okay? We have a lot of fun. But seriously, I was like, are dates allowed? Well, I'm not allowed to date anyone besides my boyfriend. If that's what you're asking. I mean, not that I'm allowed to do anything or not because I'm an adult and I can make my own decisions, but like I'm monogamous. So I guess that's a no. How are you? I am actually doing really, really, really well. Like I feel like I don't know what phase it is during your cycle when you get really depressed and like really emotional. I feel like it's like the week between ovulation and my period or something like that. I feel like it's like between that stage. Like ovulation, you know, you're like horny as fuck. On your period, you're like horny but tired. And I probably should have saved this topic for the Patreon that I no longer have. But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. Like every phase has its own thing. So I'm like, which phase is the one where, because I feel like the one where you're like extra emotional and like you hate the way you look, you hate your life, like you hate everything and everyone and you're super cranky. Like I feel like that phase hits me so hard. I feel like it's not normal the way that it hits me. And it doesn't make me like violent or anything towards anyone else. It makes me like really extra hard on myself. And I don't like the way that feels. Like it's very, very depressing. So yeah, anyways, I'm doing great now. But I was definitely going through that phase and then also just like spiraling about social media and then like, so I took that break and things like that. I just kind of feel like, well, I'm not going to go into my thoughts about social media because I feel like I already did that in that short that I made. But, oh, I forgot to put on my under eye stuff, whatever. But yeah, I'm just kind of trying to stay in my little safe, healthy, happy bubble right now because there's just so much chaos going on in the world and I feel like we're getting overstimulated everywhere we go. And like I work in an office and I don't get to be like in 100% quiet aloneness like ever. And like I love my job and I love my coworkers. So it has nothing to do with that. It's just like I need time and space sometimes because I used to work like a hybrid schedule and I loved that because I would like work from home 2 days a week, would go to the office 3 days a week, and I loved my coworkers and I loved seeing them, but I also liked having that balance of alone time. Like I'm starting to think I'm more of an ambivert than like an extrovert because I kind of go back and forth between like feeling extroverted or introverted. Um but I'm also just like an overstimulated girly. So I kind of feel like even if I am a true extrovert, I do just get overstimulated sometimes. And like that's valid too. Like I think you can be an extrovert and still like feel differently sometimes. Like we're all like so multifaceted. So yeah, oh my gosh, my throat is so dry. I should have brought water in here too. I don't even know where my water bottle is. I think it's in the fridge. Okay. Are you for the girls? Okay, so I answered this question on Instagram because I just love this question so much. And like, so yes, I am bisexual. And I don't talk about it all the time because I don't have an account that really is for a completely queer audience. I have like all kinds of people that follow me and things like that and all kinds of different friends. And everyone like knows that I'm bi, but it's just not something that I like feel I have to talk about a lot because I don't know. I don't know. I just don't, it's just like, it's a part of me, but it's not like something I always need to be talking about. Um, so when people pick up on it without me even saying it, that always makes me really happy because it means that I'm living my truth. And it means that like people can see who I really am. And that's such a beautiful thing because I was in the closet for so long and I sometimes feel like people still want to push me back in the closet, but like I am attracted to more than one gender, whether I'm dating a man or a woman or not dating anybody. Like it doesn't change who I'm attracted to. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being attracted to more than one gender. I don't think it hurts anybody. It's I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And I also don't think it's anyone's business. So like that's a part of it too, is like sometimes I don't talk about it, not because I'm ashamed of it, but because I also don't want to deal with other people's opinions about it. It's like kind of like it's not a secret thing anymore, but it's still a sacred thing. It's a sacred thing where it's like I want to protect that part of myself because it is so vulnerable for people to know that in this day and age. And like, not everyone that I know is like 110% on board with it. Which like some people would say, like, just cut those people off. But like, I also believe in, I don't know. I guess I'm privileged because I am bi, so I'm very straight passing and I'm like with a man. And I think that it's a privilege for me to say that like sometimes it's a privilege to not have to talk about it. And I feel like, you know, I don't get as many questions about it and things like that. So, um, yeah, I guess that's a really long answer, but I am bisexual. I love who I am. It's a part of who I am, but it's not all of who I am, and it's not a secret, but it's not something that it's something that I still want to protect and like hold like close to my heart because I do have trauma with coming out. So, I guess that's it for that. um DM me. No, I will not DM you. VC question mark. Does that mean like video call? Because also no. Okay, where did you grow up and what was it like? So I grew up in the same town that I'm in now. But in a different house. Okay, Trey needed something, and obviously he is the most important thing in my life, so I had to pause for a second. So I'll have to figure out how to edit this later. I've never edited a video that I recorded on my laptop. I usually just like shoot it in one go and like upload it right away. So we'll see what happens. But I do want to upload this today. And today is March 22nd. So let's see if I do it. Oh, and by the way, I'm back in the Maxim contest, okay? Because they have a new one. There's a new competition and it's only black and white photos. So I don't know. Whatever. But go vote. I'll put it in the not the comments, the description. I always say that. Okay. Oh shoot. No, that's not what I wanted to do. My phone has been glitching out so bad, you guys. Like, they definitely want me to upgrade, and it's very annoying. Okay. Anyways, so I grew up in the same town that I'm in now, and it's a very small town in Michigan, and I'm not going to say the name of it, but I'm sure you can figure it out. And I could not wait to get out of here when I was younger. Like, I felt like I was a city girl. I couldn't wait to like move out to the big city. Like, I was a theater kid and I wanted to move to New York and be on Broadway. Is Noah still in here? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, I like wanted to be in NYC. Just got here this morning. Yes, that was a solo that I had in the musical Annie in the 7th grade. You're welcome. I still remember it. So yeah, that's like what I wanted to do. But instead, I met a guy in college and he was moving to LA because he was going into film. And I was like, I'll just come with you because why not? And I moved out there. And I'm glad I did because I got to experience the amazing 24/7, 365 sunny weather. There would be like 2 cloudy days a year, and it was like constant summer. And I made so many friends. I had so much fun. Like, it was such an adventure. And while I was there, I met Trey's dad. And I'm just telling you my whole life story, even though I'm supposed to only be talking about my hometown. But yeah, basically I grew up in a small town, and I'm back. I've actually been back now longer than I was living in LA, which is really weird because I feel like I just moved back. So it's gone by like really, really fast. But yeah, it's crazy. Okay. So how did you come up with your channel name? So my channel name is the same as my Instagram name and my social medias because it was my blog name back in the day. And the person who came up with it is my mom. And we were driving and like she was visiting me in California. And I was like, I'm trying to choose between these different names that I came up with in my head. There was no ChatGPT to give me 25 suggestions for names. I came up with it all on my own. Well, my mom did. But I like had different words I wanted to incorporate. And like one of the words was bold. And oh my gosh, this looks so bad. Whatever. I just won't show the top of my head. But yeah, she came up with it. And that's it. So all credit goes to her. I'll have my jewelry too. By the way, I'm going to record my next budgeting video right after this in the same way. So I'm probably going to have 2 videos go up in one day, which like I never do. It's like, I always do this. Like, I'm so extreme. I'm like, I'm going to take a huge break and then I come back with a vengeance and I post like 25 things. But I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, that's what works for me. So again, like, it's not hurting anybody. Like, I feel like as long as you're not hurting anyone, like, who cares what you do? You know? I don't know. As long as you're not hurting anyone or hurting yourself. Like, I think those are the most important things in life. So, I love this ring. This is my self-love ring that I got myself a couple years ago. It's like a rainbow, some kind of crystal, rainbow something, but some kind of rainbow stone. I think it's really cute. And it wasn't even that expensive. It was like $30. So, and also this is the first time I have worn these earrings. I don't remember who got these for me or where I got these. I feel like they were a gift because I don't normally buy myself earrings. I think because they're like the thing I wear the least. So I just feel like I don't want to spend my money on it. But then like when other people get them from me, I end up wearing them. And then this bracelet is from my mom. And this shirt was thrifted for like 25 cents or like $1. I don't know. Anyways, more questions you didn't ask. And I really don't want this video to be more than a half hour. So we're probably gonna like cut off a question soon. What's one thing you wish more people knew about you? I feel like people have a hard time believing that I'm such a multifaceted person. I feel like people see me one way and they think that's like the only way that I am. And I feel like we all have different parts of ourselves that kind of like stand out more depending on who we're with, because you can have like different friends for different hobbies and different things that you guys like to do together. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And sometimes I feel like people are like really surprised when they hear that I'm queer, or they hear that I believe in God, or, you know, that I'm a single mom. There's like all these like stigmas that come with all these labels. And then like people hear them about me, or I say them, or like I tell them or whatever, and they're like surprised. And I feel like we need to stop being surprised that like people are so multifaceted. And I don't know, we're just like always discovering more of ourselves, and we're also allowed to change our minds. Like there's things that I've said or I've done in the past that like I don't agree with now, or I wouldn't do now. And it's because we're always learning and growing and changing. I feel like this is like an internet thing. I feel like the internet is very much like, okay, what you posted like 20 years ago is who you are now. And I just think that's so unrealistic. Like everyone changes all the time. And I quite frankly, like, don't care how old you are. I feel like you can change at any age. And I feel like a lot of times you give people the excuse of like, oh, well, this person's in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 30s. They're never going to change. And I just don't think that's true. At the same time, we need to like not give people too many chances. Like, yes, let's give them grace, but also like, is that person changing at all? Like, is there evidence of that? I don't know. I don't know why I'm even talking about that. I feel like maybe someone needed to hear that. So enjoy that message. But yeah, I guess that's one thing I wish people knew about everyone, was like that we're all so different and yet we're all so similar. And I just really want people to care more about each other and be more kind. And so I guess I'm a really empathetic person. I guess that's something that a lot of people might not know about me. So even though I can be a hard ass and like I'm very sarcastic and I don't really have a filter, I also have a really big heart. And I feel like people don't always realize that. So, all right. Well, I think that's it for this video, you guys. This was so much fun and I'm super excited to post it. I'm actually going to post it right after this, and then I'm going to record the budget one and post that if I don't like lose interest or motivation. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you have any other questions, make sure that you put them in the comments below, and maybe I'll do another one of these. Okay, bye.